I've done a good bit of stuff, even.
So I'll still need to upload session 52 because, yeah, I forgot to do that.
You're good.
I
man.
have it saved. It's over in my email. I have it under the nickname of Goblin Nards. I just forgot to,
Please tell me that's on session. Please tell me that's on session.
It is. It's 100% on session.
Yes.
Fucking Goblin Nards, why?
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah. Goblin Nards. 2 different attachments. Perfect. And I told him to do that because it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, you can always send a thing that's like, oh yeah, here's the stuff. Here's the normal titles. Here's our video stuff. Send it like that. No, if it says Goblin Nards, I know it's not a scam. No scammer uses the name Goblin Nards in their emails, okay?
Now every scammer is now forever sending to Parth Goblin Nards.
Well, I'll accept that.
It was well worth the risk.
Alright, so, who wants to explain what happened last time?
I use the term Goblin Nards. I'm kidding.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you?
All right. We went to go get a diamond to go heal a bitch so that we can make sure that he's not dead. And then we critically failed at that.
Just bring him back.
There was no diamond. We got fucked. Then all the bunch of people, all the Goliaths, came into the castle, started arguing with us. Boris was like, "Nah, I'm the chief now," and they're like, "Fuck you are." And then he was the chief due to law, and so now Boris is the chief. There you go.
Alright, there we go. That's all we need to know. All the other information that we need to know is that we're heading down to the prison right now. As a crew.
If I remember correctly, there were 3... I do actually remember exactly, because this has been stuck on my mind. Ivan, Dimitri, and Kira have been all following me.
Yes, that is correct. I remember that as well.
I introduced them, but I don't think I've said much about them at all in character. I don't think anyone asked either.
Yeah. Alright, so we will begin in the lower area of the main hold of the town, where you will find the prison.
This place still sucks.
So, Boris,
Ivan, oh, sorry.
You, upon entry, you are entering from one direction, but the rest of the league is entering from the other direction. And so you see each other from across the hall distance, which is about 30 yards.
Hey, Boris!
Boris starts walking over, looking back. Yeah, these are the league. They're competent. He says this in giant to them, like, not yelling it, but like in his normal voice, so it's not heard across the entire hall. But he yells back, "Hi, Bronzo."
Are you sure they're competent, Chief? They don't look it.
Competent. He starts cursing in giant.
I really want to
It's
say
an actual Russian bitch. Fuck you.
But when they do shit like that, they're sometimes really, really dumb, and I don't help with that. Dumb shit happens all the time.
I think that one just cussed me out.
Yeah, his mother's a whore.
No,
and dead. And
it
it's his
wasn't
fault, too.
you.
Oh.
It wasn't you. It was him. Also, fuck you.
Your
This is
people are
also
dead
giant.
because of you.
Your people will be dead because of you.
Ha ha ha. Like, I'll leave my people in the damnation like you led your own. Anyways,
You
what are you guys doing
you
here?
are an absolute failure and will never get better in life.
Boris has his hand up, like mocking him.
This is why your daughter will never love you.
I feel like they're gonna ask questions about that.
Boris is a daughter?
I feel like one of them's gonna be like, "What the fuck does he mean by that?"
None of them are asking anything so far.
That's fair. All right, so Alexander, Bronzo, everyone else, meet 3 of the officers of my new army. This is Ivan. He was one of the ones that spoke out against me. Dmitri,
Hi.
the other one,
Yes.
and then Kira. She is the first. She is. Oh, did you choose support? Were you with the support regiment or with the artillery? I can't remember which.
Artillery.
Right. She is in charge of the 12th Artillery Regiment. So what brings you guys down here?
I also forgot. I know.
I know I brought you guys down here because you were like, fuck it, let's go talk to Boris's family. That's literally the only reason you came to the prison.
I actually never said that. I was going to fly away. But because of story elements beyond my control, here I am.
The fuck is story elements?
Yeah, it's called character development, something that you'll never have.
I believe I've heard of people like this, sir. They're known as delusional.
Yeah, he still thinks he's from the old Haldoran Empire.
I don't know what that is.
It's a kingdom. It's an empire that died like 300 years ago.
How am I supposed
Close,
to know
but no
about
cigar.
that?
Yeah, I still don't know much about it either because he won't tell me much. But
You never asked, bitch.
see, for some reason he can. No, that's
So,
dumb.
Boris, why are you down here?
Well, let's see. We're freeing all the Goliath prisoners, but they're getting freed under conditions of, what do we say, 10 to 20 lashes, depending on how high up they were involved. 25 for Voltag, right? That's what we agreed upon. Dimitri, Ivan?
I believe that is correct, sir.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Good
I think
bureau.
I think my mother gets off scot-free, but I don't know. I don't fully remember how many we discussed for each. That was 30 minutes ago. Yeah.
It has been a very long 30 minutes, I must say.
It's been a long day in general.
Yes, it has. I'm tired.
Me too.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go free them. Then you all can go gather up the men underneath your command, and that jazz. By the way, was my aunt captured by any chance that you know?
I believe she was. I think
That's good.
she's. Yes, she should be straight down this way. And he points down towards some of the more secluded areas that are more heavily barred up.
And Boris, which one is it? Is this Ivan or Dimitri saying that?
Dimitri.
All right, thank you, Dimitri.
Hey.
Boris starts walking down that way.
And all 3 of them follow.
He leans his head back. You guys following or what? Alexander?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Psst. Alexander! Alexander.
Sorry,
you-
my Discord's doing a thing where whenever I'm not in the actual tab for Discord, it won't let me talk, which is really pissing me off.
What?
Now, yeah,
I
I'll
found
go
it, that's
on.
me.
Why do you not have the app?
I do have the app. Whenever I switch off of the app, it still doesn't work.
That's
So,
interesting.
Yes, it happened to me
because
too.
I have a Motorola.
Ah,
Oh, that explains it.
I see. Yeah.
Motorola is doing this thing where if you cannot put something as microphone all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that on a personal level. Yep. But whenever you turn to your right, which is where you hear that from, you notice
There we go.
a guy who's laying back against one of the walls. And you notice he has his hood over his head. It's not a Goliath. That's one of the key things that you notice about this person. Are you all here to get me out?
Who are you?
He pulls back the hood and you see the face of Terrence, which was the man that y'all met on the boat.
Oh my god.
I thought that's why y'all came down here.
Wait, which Terrence? Was this the Terrence that tried to fight us for the boat back?
Oh, don't tell me you forgot who I am.
This is the Terrence that
It's
punched Boris
typical.
in the face.
It's typical.
This is the Terrence that punched Boris in the face and was like, "The fuck, you're not gonna fight me?" Yeah, no, there's skeletons above. And went, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, it's that guy.
You're
Listen,
terrible.
man, we've been here forever. We're still here.
We're nearly gone, though.
Hello?
It only took a year and a half. Let's go.
Let's go!
Listen, man. I guess we can let you out, but I would suggest not punching Boris again.
No promises. But
Well,
please get me
he's
out
the
of here.
chief now. He's the chief now, and so he can just kill people if he wants to, I guess.
Well,
So,
whoop-de-doo.
Yeah,
don't-
mate.
I don't care. I mean,
Why don't you care?
it's
What is your
stupid
what is
prison.
your story, little dude? What's your story, little dude?
I'm just royally pissed off right now, okay? I've been stuck in
Me
this
too,
prison for
mate.
too long. It hasn't even been like
Oh, really?
4 hours, but I've still been in here for way too long.
Yeah, hang on. Hold your arms out.
He holds out his arms. What? What? Why are you wanting me to hold out my arms?
Isn't he like in a prison cell?
Yeah.
Alexander,
So
are
is
you
he
a
in a
fucking
prison
idiot?
cell?
You could add. I probably have the keys for this shit. You could have just yelled and said something, and I would have unlocked the. Oh my god.
No, he's just gonna poke his hand.
Ah! Why?
Because it'll make you feel better. Boris!
Oh,
Yes, Alexander.
Come get this bitch out of here.
You know how many people are in here?
At
You have
least
to be more descriptive than this bitch.
it's
the one I'm
Terrence.
standing next to.
Oh, hi, Terrence. How are you doing, friend? Oh, hold on. I gotta take a phone call.
Boris has
I'm
whipped
sorry,
out
a
new
what
iPhone.
call?
I know. What a shame.
Why is he staring at me like that? This is weird.
He's kind of weird. Don't worry
Sorry-
about him
Sorry
too
about
much.
that. My
kinda
dad
goofy.
called. I have to go do something, but I'll quickly.
Oh shit. Well,
dad.
you know what? I'll take care of this from now on.
You're
All
not
of the
Hannah.
on crates now belong to me.
Boris
I-
punches you in the fucking face. It's not hard, but it's just
I
like,
am now.
dude, what the fuck?
Alexander looks directly in his eyes and laughs.
You're fucking psychotic
Oh,
today.
God.
But Boris unlocks the cell like, yeah, Terrence.
He punched you across the jaw.
Oh,
Hey,
so it's like
listen,
the
that's
first
the
time
one
we
thing
met
I
too.
told you not to do.
I
That's like
told
the
you
one
I
thing.
didn't care.
Hey, Terrence, can you do me a favor?
What?
You're friendly with the Novels, right?
Yeah. They're good people.
Could you? Yeah, we're going to. I need you to set up some peace talks with us, for us there. You could do that. That'd be very nice.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, it's not for just the Novels versus the Ongrades, though we should also have that too. But it's for the Seidosans and the Ongrades, neutral territory and all that jazz.
Oh, I thought you meant between the Novels and you guys in particular, the League. Oh, that... You think
Wait,
the
what?
Ongrades are going to get any mercy from the Novels? And he just starts walking out of the prison, continuing to laugh as he walks out.
I've tried to solve things peacefully for once. Fuck. Anyways, Boris will walk to the prison cell that has his hand in it, and while that happens, I'm going to go do what I was told to do.
Yep. Get it.
You all have that conversation between my 3 subordinates and have fun with that.
So, what do y'all do for work? Bronzo will ask the 3 subordinates.
Warrior. That's what I do. I fight.
Okay. What about
Ah.
the other 2?
Fun time.
Yeah.
What's your fighting style?
Typically I work with the heavy great axe and just
Ooh.
try and break through shields as best as possible. So many people are afraid of getting
Well-
hit, so it's just like if you just smash straight through the thing or you break their shield, then they start freaking out, and then you can just straight up decapitate them right after that. Pretty good
That is
tactic.
so fair. No, that's I recognize that tactic. That's a fair tactic. Bronzo, I was going to ask him if he could show me some of his really nice axe techniques, but do you have any questions? Go ahead and do that first. I'll ask later.
I was wondering about the other 2.
Yeah, we're all warriors.
Oh. Okay.
It's part of the deal. Like, we're all part of the warriors.
Here, Bronzo, do you want to join me in some training? Sorry, go ahead.
Do any of y'all ride a horse?
I mean, not really. We do wargs sometimes if we can find some abnormally large wargs. We will ride those. Horses are not our preferred.
Hey, Alexander, do you think I should show them Skip?
I mean, it depends on how. All right, so it depends on how they're going to react to a demon horse. So maybe let's keep it on the down low for now, and then we'll show them later. How's that?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
a what horse?
It's a big horse.
I have seen many big horses in my day. I'd be surprised if I found one bigger.
You know what, Bronzo? Go ahead. You got it.
Okay. Bronzo will whistle for Skip. Wow, I wish I could whistle, but I can't. Come here,
Y'all
Skip.
all look towards the entrance. Like both of the entrances. And yet somehow Skip ends up behind you all. And just bites onto the ear of the person who was speaking with you both.
There he is. Now, Skip, don't bite people now.
Is this what passes it big horse now? Is this
No,
tiny?
no, This is our first skip. Boris doesn't ride him, but I usually do.
Well, it seems fit for someone of such tiny stature. It is. Oh, smells like death. How? Why does it smell like it's a rotting corpse? What is wrong with your
Does
corpse?
Does Bronzo know what death smells like?
I mean, he's not really familiar with it.
I don't know what you mean. I can't smell it. Wait, Alexander, do you smell it? And he's gone.
He is not in the right tab. Give him a moment.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, hi, welcome back. He walks over to Skip, and kind of just pats him down the neck and on his back, just like good horse vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, it's all right. They don't have to think you're big, Skip. I know that you can devour them in one bite, so it doesn't really matter. And he just kind of pats Skip very gently, very lovingly. Alexander loves Skip, and it has been
Roll
that way
intimidation
ever
on
since
that.
Alexander was the first person to feed Skip,
I actually
and
was.
that's were you?
Yeah, we've had Skip since session 1. I've
Oh,
fed him.
well, I think you're right, because I definitely wasn't there. I was the first person to feed him on session 30, which is when I showed up.
But yeah, Alexander, what were you gonna ask of them? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
What was
get
it?
off track.
Oh no, you're good. I was gonna ask if I have this axe, and he pulls out the basically the copy of the chieftain axe that Boris's brother had, because
That the
Boris said he
chief's
didn't
axe?
want it. Sorry?
Is that the chief's axe?
Mm,
Oh no, this is Boris's brother, the one that he
He said it was a fake.
Yeah, this is a fake. He never actually had the chieftain's axe.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, so I have this now. I'm not the chief. I just want to go over some axe practices with you. Get used to it,
I am very curious if it still has the same effect, though.
What?
Well-
effect?
Awesome. What kind of effect would it have?
Let me see axe real quick.
Okay.
I think. Well, okay. You pinky promise to give it back.
I've never heard of a pinky promise.
It basically means you very, very, very much promise to give it back.
I do not want to keep this axe. It is poor replica.
All right, cool. He hands it over.
He looks at it, and then you notice him look very intently at something. Yes, it does indeed have it. Interesting.
Well, that's funky.
Oh. And he hands it back to you.
He takes it back.
Pray tell, how much experience do you have with... How much experience do you have with the weaponry of your friend?
Oh, well, I've trained with like heavy weapons and finesse weapons specifically all my life. So I have a bit of experience with an axe. I just don't have a lot of experience with this type of axe in particular. That's about it. Like, give me a hand axe and I'll pin somebody through the head, but great axe, sure.
I'm not sure if you quite understand where I'm going with this. Have you worked with Hemocraft before?
Yeah, I'm a
No,
blacksmith
crap.
and a carpenter.
So you
Isn't
have
that
worked with
Blood Pact?
Hemocraft.
Say again?
Hemocraft.
Isn't that
I'm either
like
not
blood
knowing
magic?
what you're saying. Are you saying hammercraft?
Hemocraft? I'm trying to ask.
Blood magic.
Yeah, isn't that
Sorry.
blood magic?
Yes, yes.
Well,
so
you know, my blood is inherently magical, so kind of. But
it is blood magic that we use to infuse our weapons. It creates tighter bond between man and weapon and causes stronger abilities. Like whenever
Okay.
the axe is basically part of person, then, well, you learn to use it like second limb.
fun.
I don't know how much
So-
experience you have with these concepts, though.
Well, not much. I haven't used it a lot before, but it sounds like an interesting concept.
Well,
Yeah,
here,
my
here,
family-
Put out your
Yeah.
hand. Let me show you how it works.
Okay.
He puts out his hand.
Bronzo will also
The guy pulls out a knife and just cuts it.
Alexander
great.
goes, yeah, all right. Fuck. All right.
And then he places the axe into your hand and says, "Now grip it tightly."
How the fuck did you get back
he
in
grips
here?
it.
Don't you dare piss on my clothes! Get the fuck out of here, you little rat!
He grips it tightly. He grips it tightly as Boris goes, don't you dare piss on my clothes.
Get the fuck out of here, you little piss ant!
Son.
He's just yelling
Here's
at a
this
pigeon
from
in
down the
window.
hall.
Go!
His aunt got out of
No.
prison. It's just like, how did you get that? You're go pissing on my clothes.
Don't tell me what to do! No, as you grip it, you slowly begin to feel more and more the blood coming out as your hand continues to burn with pain, but you almost begin to notice red going through the wood. And upon closer inspection, you notice that there's a thin line of this transparent material that seems to be filling up with blood. And you notice
Well,
it
that's
wrapping
fun.
around the axe. And
Can I
What is
try?
this doing? Is this...
trust the
Yeah, I'm not
process,
sure you
trust the
have
process,
blood.
and shut up. Trust
Yeah,
it
alright.
and shut up. I promise you it will work. It's just, you may... Well, side effects may vary. I'm gonna need you to make a constitution save.
Okay. Con save 18, baby.
Con save 18? Alright.
Yep.
So, you begin to feel that burning on your hand begin to dissipate. As it almost feels like you're healing while this is happening. And then I'm going to need you to make a roll of a d10.
A raw D10. Okay.
A raw d10 roll.
Get her done. Get her done. Solid.
I got
two.
it. I got an 8. Or no, sorry. You're right. I was looking at the dice that was on my screen, and it clicked on the side of my... Pain.
So what'd you get?
It's a 2, so it's 2.
2. Oh, wow. That's nice. Wow, that's real nice.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Alexander immediately dies.
He passes out.
Yeah, that's nice.
No. With the D10 roll, as the blood begins to form onto a transparent piece that you hadn't noticed before at the top of the axe, kind of this almost reservoir container, you notice the blood begin to turn into this white light almost, and begins to burn at your hand. And you grip a little bit tighter before eventually the blinding white kind of dissipates onto the blade of the axe and then fades.
Wow.
I am actually surprised that worked. Most of the time people pass out their first try. So,
Can I
impressive. Very good.
Thanks. Yippee! Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Hemocraft! Yeah!
He does the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah!
Bonzo, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. In so much love, do you have blood?
If he pulls out
think
like from behind
so.
his back, like a fucking water pouch full of blood, like yeah, here.
Yeah. All right.
think so. Maybe. I
Okay.
think I have oil.
So here's the deal. Actually,
Can-
I have I don't really have anything to do down here. Where's your guys' blacksmiths? I want to learn how to craft Hemocraft stuff.
Most of the blacksmiths are not here right now. They are
Wait,
in
what's
a
going on?
nearby village. We sent them away
Ah.
due to war purposes. If it got back to the city, we wanted them to be in a safe space. So, we sent them to more secure location. Which, come to think of it, we might want to make sure that they are all okay, because a third of the army did just desert and storm off in the general direction of where the blacksmiths were.
That's.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some scouts. And he walks out.
Boris walks into the scene. So what'd I miss?
Oh, Alexander got a nice blood axe, and I kind of want to try to give one an axe, but
Bronzo, when we get back to the city and if everything's not on fire, I'll make you one, buddy.
okay. Well, I don't want an
And
axe.
wait, but do you have blood? Like,
I maybe I know I have. Yeah.
well, you know what? We'll find out this later. It's later, later.
Okay.
Where? And I assume Boris, like as he walks back, where the hell is? Which one ran off?
Dmitri was the one that left.
Where the hell did Ivan? Where did Dimitri go?
We had to go get scouts.
Right. Oh, because of the deserters.
Yeah, he figured out that they were going toward the town where all the blacksmiths are. And
Oh shit.
Yes, we decided we should get some scouts.
Yeah, you want to go help him with that? I'm
It's-
pretty sure.
We'll both go, and the other two leave as well.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of sending some people out for that earlier. Blinded by the moment. That's what I'm going with. Anyways, so you have a new axe. You want to get the new axe.
No,
Cool.
I want to.
Let's. You want to meet my family?
Yeah.
All right, come on. And then Boris shows them to the prison cell. Out of curiosity, are they all in the same prison cell, or are they all spread out amongst prison cells in the same area?
They're
Because
all
there
in the
was
same
one-
area. Not all of them are in the same cell. Some of them are sharing cells, but not all of them are in the exact same one.
So is any of them in the same cell as each other?
Yes.
Cool.
Huh?
You got it.
Like, who's like, is my mother and my aunt in the same cell, or is it my mother and my brother, or like what's the?
Oh, it's your mother and your aunt. They were
Oh, my
both
mother-
put together.
And my brother's like somewhere nearby.
Yep.
He's doing a little jig.
Right. All right. Well, this is my mother, Julie, and this is my aunt. Fuck, what's your name again? This is an out of character thing, not an in character. I want that last part to be out in character, not in character. This is
Too late.
fuck you. No, it's not. I'm sorry. This is something I forgot.
This is why I piss on your clothes.
No. Where is it? It's somewhere in these. I have no idea where it is. Oh, I have no idea where it is.
Y'all have never, has any of y'all ever flown a small airplane?
You feeling your nose?
God damn, I need to turn you guys up. 90, 120. Okay. It's my mother's Julie. What the fuck did I say my band was? God damn it.
I did.
God damn,
I know how
do
to
I know
fly an
how to-
airplane.
Is now Pin? No, that's Victor. Oh. Fuck, I don't have it pinned in my messages with Parth.
You could just look up the word aunt and then hope for the best.
No. We'll do what always saves my ass. Google.
Good luck.
My aunt's name is Julie on Crate.
Really? Wait, where do you see that?
I typed in the word aunt.
I knew it!
Wait, there's a search feature in...
Yes.
Yeah, there's always been one.
I did not know that.
All you do is just go to that chat and then
I'm eating a
up in the
Oh.
upper right, you'll see a search bar. You can search
Oh,
inside
I'm
of the chat.
searching right now, and... The fuck? What did I name my mom?
I'm eating a cucumber and
I think, wait, no,
marshmallow.
I think I left the naming of my mother up to you, Parth. I thought.
I think that is correct, yes. But we did not need to know that. We need to know Aunt Julie.
This is my Aunt Julie and my mother.
Hello.
Yeah, let me just... And Boris, pulls out the key and just, unlocks the cell. Opens the door. Come on. Let's get you out of here. It's not the best of places.
Your mother walks up to you, slightly confused, almost. It's just, what is? What?
Yes, mother.
Are you? How are you here?
Magic tomfoolery is a part of it, and then walking is the rest. Also, Victor's dead, so there's that.
I think I should lie down again.
Oh shit! Should have eased that in better.
Your brother from behind you. Boris, please open the door.
Oh, hi, hi, Alexander. Could you take care of Mom for a bit?
Yes, as soon as
Oh,
you
yeah,
unlock the
yeah, you
door
go-
and
go
get me
ahead.
out of these stockings, I shall be ready to go.
Did Victor
No,
order
no,
that, or did
unlock
just
the
they
door.
do that to fuck with? As he's unlocking the door. So did they order that, or did they just do that to fuck with you? He's unlocking the door,
I
going.
mean, these have always been here.
Yeah, I know they've always been here, but I'm like, or did they put you there on purpose because, fuck you, you're a pacifist, or like, did they just say that because Victor told them to do it? Like, do you happen to know?
Oh, Victor was mad that I said you are a terrible person for killing father, and he was like, no, you and threw me in prison and put me in stocks.
And like he pops the lock on the stocks.
Oh, man, that hurts to have to tilt your head on those. Yeah, I'll take care of mother.
Yeah.
Oh, this
I'll-
hurts.
Oh wait,
What do you think I was talking to you,
Oopsies.
Alexander?
you did say Alexander.
That's my brother's name.
This
Oh,
won't be
that's funky.
confusing at
Okay.
all.
So the door opened and Alexander Malarius goes in to try and take care of Boris's mom.
What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck are you doing, Alexander?
What's my name, Boris? What's my name? What is it?
You know, I forgot to mention this. Alexander, meet Alexander. Alexander, meet Alexander.
Hi, pleasure to meet you. Alexander reaches out to shake apparently Alexander's hand.
Hello, little man. Where did you find this guy?
In the woods, eating honey and being retarded.
Fuck you. No.
Bronzo will whisper over to Boris's aunt and ask, "So did Boris always like to pick her?" Or
Not always. He would typically fight. But now he's become weak. So I guess he's resorted to bickering instead.
Yikes. It's okay. I beat him once. That was enough.
I hope you sleep with one eye open tonight. You're gonna need it.
Oh, I will. I will. You think I sleep after what's just recently happened? Not a chance.
I will take that level of exhaustion before I go to sleep, man.
Anyway, brother, will you take care of mother? Alexander. You're Alexander 2, you're Alexander
on.
1.
Hold on, which one am I?
You're Alex.
Did you just call me Alexander too?
Oh, wow,
Did
you
you
got
say
that.
I
Good
was
job.
the second Alexander?
I've known him for 20. I've known you for
Alexander
4 months.
So, I am Alexander 1,
Alexander
yes?
flicks Boris in the
Yes.
nose.
Okay, loser.
Yes, you're Alexander 1.
Haha, loser. Okay, come on, Mom. And he picks up his mother from off the cot and walks with her. It's like, did you see Boris? Apparently he's back. I didn't know that. But yes, mother. Yes, he's back.
And then turns to Alexander. In all honesty, I gotta give him the win. He's been. How's the best way to put it? He's better with words than he is fighting. It's not the proudest thing of our family, especially with our, gun-ho nature.
I mean, at least he wasn't exiled.
Was that my aunt?
Or was
Said
your
that.
aunt?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it, Boris. I understand. I'm impressed by how nice I'm being to you this second, honestly. I get it.
And
You're good.
turns to his aunt, completely ignoring bro. Look, that happened because I was rash.
And because you
charged
were
in the head.
weak.
Want to go have a talk? Let's have a talk. Over a nice cup of something to drink. Alcohol? It's
I'm
7 in
not
the
in the
afternoon.
mood to drink right now. Why did
Yeah.
you come here?
Well, first off, we're freeing everybody. Everyone that was captured by Malakoff and when the army was underneath his control. all the Goliaths are going to get 10 to 20 lashes. Volfag is going to get 25. I feel like somewhere down the hall he screams, "The fuck!"
I'm sorry, did you say 25?
Trust me, they wanted 50. I convinced them of 25.
50?
Yeah, that's just the bad news. Wait till you hear the good news later. Anyways, that's the first reason I came down here, and I need to, well, kind of need to talk to someone. And since Mom now has to process with me coming back and her eldest son being dead, not the best person to talk to.
Yeah, you know, having your love of your life get decapitated right in front of you, and then being thrown in prison by your eldest son, really does something to you.
I thought he was stabbed in the heart. That's what I was told.
He was stabbed in the heart, then immediately had his head cut off.
I know Dad was resilient, but I think when anyone gets stabbed in the heart, they fucking die. But I digress.
I mean, is it not normal for you to cut off someone's head to prove that you killed them?
You know what? Fair. I did the same thing to Victor.
Exactly. Wait, hold on, what?
Yeah, Victor's dead. Like, I cut off his head after I killed him.
Huh. So he actually did grow up hair. Wow. I'm surprised.
He didn't fight fair, though.
Eh, he also broke our tradition. So, there's that. He broke a lot of traditions, too. He used the undead for the ritual. The shaman turned out to be a foreign spy, I think. Not too clear on that one.
So, what
as
I'm
soon as
hearing
he
from
almost
all this is that you beat
almost
him,
right before he was. Oh yeah, I beat them.
and now you're chief.
Yes.
Well, congratulations, you accomplished your goal. You
Yeah.
couldn't beat your father, so you had to beat the one who backstabbed him. I hope you enjoy your hollow victory.
You know, growing up, I always thought that you being somewhat of a pacifist, but always willing to fight, was just, you know, people putting you down. But now I see that you are very sharp with the tongue. Still kind of an ass, like as most of us are.
Well,
Is that just in the family? It's just the family thing? They're all kind of assholes.
I don't know. Grief does something. It brings out the worst in us.
Alright. Yeah.
All I've had is a basket case on one side, and then your brother complaining the entire time that his neck was hurting. And I'm a little bit done with this family.
You know, to be fair, that does sound pretty shitty.
So,
Daddy.
if I may ask, why did his brother even put y'all down here? Y'all are family.
Exactly.
I
No
mean, we
one
do
else
kill-
could have a right to the throne if every other one of them was in prison.
I mean, we do kill each other every time the chieftain dies, so we value family, but when power is involved, shit goes out the window.
I thought that was usually money.
I'm sorry, Bronzo, you're gonna have to speak up. I did not hear that.
No, I just made a joke of Bronzo saying, I thought that was usually money. That messed stuff up.
Okay. Anyways, I do need to talk to you, but I'll I'll meet you. I don't know. Did my dad have like a place where only like him and one advisor talk at a time or some shit like that?
Why do we need to change locations? I'm here right now.
Yeah,
If
but
you
I
want
got
to
the
talk,
three.
we can talk.
I got the three everyone else here, and everyone that was supposed to help me with that kind of ran off to go do more important things.
And we're still here.
Okay, I'll wait right here then.
Alrighty, and Boris will say, "Sorry, I kind of need to do this before they try to change their mind and make it worse for everyone else." And Boris is gonna go around releasing all the prisoners.
Don't
telling them,
apologize for things you still plan to do anyway.
Boris will go around and release all the prisoners. Tell Volthag the good and tell Volthag the good news after he's released. Kind of curious on what his reaction is to that.
Okay. I appreciate you getting me down to 25.
That's still part of the bad news. The good news is you are going to be the Captain General of the Immortal Giants.
That is amazing. What is that?
That is a new unit that you're in charge of.
So is this going to be before or after the 25 lashes?
After.
Okay. Who's distributing the lashes?
I think Ivan's doing 10, Dimitri's doing 10, and then
Okay, okay.
I think
Not too bad.
and then I think Kira's doing the last 5.
I'm sorry, you're letting her have how many?
5.
Oh. It was a pleasure knowing you.
Yeah, I'll make sure the leather's extra soft.
Thank you. Thank you. Hers hurt the worst.
Yeah, she insisted on it, and she wanted all 25. The rest knew how bad of an idea that was, so we worked down to that. I think she said she'll do the first 5 or the last 5. I'm not sure which.
I
Hopefully it's
only
the
ask
first
for
5.
one thing, sir. Please let me wear a metal cup.
Oh,
She is very good with that lash, and I do not want to be the last of my line. Please.
They're all backlashes. They're not, across the chest.
You've
Though she does
obviously
have a-
never been whipped by her before.
I was about to say, then she does have a talent of going down the crack, and yeah, I'll make sure that's arranged.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, but the Immortal Giants, that's you're in charge of. You have to choose 99 men and women that are the biggest, strongest, and smartest you can find within the tribe.
Understood. I won't let you down.
I appreciate it. And then he's going to run around and gather everyone else up.
Right.
Get them all out of here to where the prison is now empty, or as empty of all the people that he can free, reasonably.
Yep.
All right, I'm back. That took about 40 minutes or so.
Told you I'd still be here. So what do you
Yeah,
need?
I know. And then one last thing, Bronzo, Alexander,
Yeah.
could you two disappear for a few moments?
literally, or
I have not been with you this entire time. I've been in a corner of the prison this whole time. I don't know where you are.
I thought you would have stayed around. Okay, so you just
No,
ran away
He
after.
walked off. Like he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, can I go find a blacksmith?" I was like, "Sure."
Wait, I thought he was. Anyway, Bronzo, could you go find Alexander?
uh,
There
Uh,
are.
I think
That-
he's off to the blacksmith, and I don't know where that is.
I'm still in the prison.
Oh, okay.
You just
Oh,
hear it off in the distance, and that's how you make a blood-powered bomb. All right.
You might want to go
That's
stop
excellent.
them before,
Thank you.
All right.
You might.
The next thing we need to learn is how to break a lock. All right.
With
Oh, I
All
should
right.
do that.
Yeah. Okay. Go learn from
You got it.
the
Alright,
crazed blacksmith
Bronzo
or something.
scurries over.
Why
I'm
is
gonna do it
turns
with
to his aunt-
focused explosions. All right.
Turns to his aunt. Why is he
Alrighty.
down here?
I'm sorry. What?
Why is the blacksmith down? Why is he down there?
You didn't like your brother.
You know what? That's
Thought he
fair.
was
I'll
a
have him
pompous
free.
prick.
Yeah, that's fair. But
He thought you were a pompous prick. He thought all of us were pompous pricks, but
he just disliked most people that were a part of the Ungreat family.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
he likes your dad though.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. So what? You've been locked down here for the last 3 months or so?
Yes, and have a lot of pent up anger from being pent up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Boris will, like, do you need to take it out on someone, or you just want to yell or talk?
Oh, I think I'm good.
You sure? Because he's reaching into his bag of holding to pull out like a scimitar.
I think I'll be fine.
Okay. Anyways. God, that's gotta suck. 3 months next to a loon and a bitch.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah, it's a lot. But
That
eventually
sounds-
you learn to deal with it.
Yeah.
You're the only one who's actually processing what truly happened. It's hard to
I mean,
imagine
everything's
it.
kind on the machine that is the Ungreat tribe. It's rusted. My brother's takeover basically rusted the machine and almost broke it. Seems like.
I expected something like this to happen.
Yeah, and now I have to fix the whole machine. Or run down south again. Boris at that point just kind of like leans over a bit and like puts his hands on his face like, do I fix the machine? And like he just starts saying, do I fix the machine or do I go do other things?
Well, why are you running down south again? Your
First, I
father's
have to-
dead.
Yeah,
You
he's
can
dead.
return.
I can return, but there's still things down south that I need to do, and things. The problem is, though they are weaker, they're weaker than us, slower than us. Well, we're fast. We run faster. We're better at fighting and all that. They've created so many things, fascinating things. They've created these weapons called guns that are incredible. They don't even know the full potential of it. We would understand it, the true power of it. The cannons that they have, they're incredible. They don't understand what they have. God damn it, Scottish. They have all these amazing things, and they just squander themselves. They have no ambition, it seems like, or what ambition they have is misguided and misused. All that is ripe for the taking, but I need to learn it first before I can bring it here and fix what's been broken here for the last 2 centuries.
You know, you sound just like him.
Victor or my brother or my father?
Your father. Me and him were younger. I remember hearing this all the time. He was an
Well, that's
ambitious man, but he also learned that with progression, there is also a lot of problems that come alongside it.
I understand there'll be problems when I bring what's from learned from the South to us and bring it into our culture, our way of life. There'll be problems, yes. I'm sure there'll be riots we'll have to put down. People will be disappointed with the government and what all not.
Well,
But it's necessary if we want to live. We want to not die out. I've seen what happens when Goliaths die out and kill each other to extinction.
Goliaths don't go extinct. We've always made it through. Even if you don't see them, they're there somewhere.
Not in enough numbers to cause proper response, apparently, in the realm I visited. Which, by the way, it sucked. It was terrible. They're all a bunch of full on, nothing fun happens there, nothing interesting. Then again, I was there only for 3 days, so I couldn't fully tell much, but it's bland, tasteless. Almost like Victor's cooking.
Well,
I don't know if I should go back down south, gather what is useful down there, figure it out, and how I could bring it up here, or stay here and build it from the ground up with what little I've gathered. I don't know which one would be better.
so that's why you're here. For advice.
Yeah, advice would be nice. I don't know which one's better. Apparently my father thought the same. Till he grew older and realized the clan might be more important. Boris have any alcohol on him?
I'm sure he has something.
He's got he's gonna pull out a fucking muffin.
Let's
Pull out he's gonna pull out one of the blueberry muffins he got from the other place. Want a muffin?
Nice.
Oh, weren't they randomly flavored?
No.
Or was-
I got half breakfast, half blueberry. I remember this.
Right. Okay.
So there's 20. So I ask her, do you want the muffin or?
I am fine, thank you.
Okay. So Boris starts eating a muffin because he does not know what the fuck he's doing. What should I do?
Well, I'll tell you this much. Don't seek counsel from the old. If you plan on leading the next generation, don't seek counsel from me. I will see
Why is-
things differently. I will be... The past was a better time. I will always see what happened before as better than what is happening now. You need someone that is fresh, that is ambitious. Someone that is willing to drive this next place forward. Valthag, he's a good man. You can trust him. He's young. There's lots of young. I am not one of them. I am well past my prime.
You may be past your prime, but still, the young can only run in so much without the guidance of the wise and the old. We can't. The young is what drives us forward, but the wise make sure we don't drive too hard.
That is true.
We'll work ourselves to death, not even realize it, because we're too young and too stupid. You will see it before it happens and tell us. We might not listen, but we'll notice the signs once we start pushing ourselves near to death.
There's no
Stop
doubt
it.
you won't listen. You'll never have. I never did. Your father never did. But despite everything, we're still here today, and that's because what always came first was the unity of the clan. It wasn't our power, it wasn't our prowess, it wasn't our reputation among other people. It was our unity. Kept us strong, kept us good. And I think that's what's most important right now, is making sure that, well, at the end of the day, we're all united. And if we're not, we'll never survive.
Tell that to the 16,000 people that walked out earlier today.
Good is dead. I'm telling you, if you do not stick together, you die. That's how it is.
So you're saying I should go gather up younger, more ambitious men and women of the tribe and have them run what I plan, while having you guide them? Is that what you suggest? If I were to leave?
If you were to leave, I would recommend that... Well, I would recommend that you just keep in touch. We can survive without you being right here with us. But we need to know that our leader is still here. As soon as we start losing sight of that, things break down quickly.
Right.
So,
Well,
just stay in touch with Valtag, stay in touch with me.
I guess I could use Arthur as a...
I don't know who that is, but I hope that's... They are
he
helpful.
knows this weird magic that can let you speak to people without actually, like, it's like speaking in your mind. You know how some of the shamans can do that?
Yeah, we
They
know how
mis-
to think. Yes.
No, they...
I know what you're referring to.
Yeah, he can do that, but at a much longer distance and without... He's got to have a clear image of the person, but he can do it.
Well, I am not too unfamiliar with this long-range thinking. Just stay in touch. We'll make sure that the clan is whole once again. You do what you need to do.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aunt Julie.
Anytime. Well, not anytime.
course.
Because I'm
Eh.
about to take a nap. I'm tired.
Yeah, go on ahead. I'm gonna gather up my friends and make sure they don't learn something incompletely and utterly insane.
No. Tell Valthag he knows where to find me, and she just lays down on the cot in the prison.
You know what? I'll just leave her be. And then Boris walks away. Boris walks away to the sound of the crazed blacksmith talking to his friend.
Alright, that's it. Now, all you have to do is just put a little bit more pressure on it, and that should knock that hinge
Alright.
out of place.
You know I have a key, right?
For sure. Yep.
Like, I have a key.
You know, I
Sorry,
could
dude.
use
door.
my...
Why didn't
Could
you
use my
open the
great
door
sword for
already
that,
then?
but, you
I
know.
thought you were leaving me.
No, I just... Then he pulls out the key and unlocks the cell. Like, could you not blow shit up in here? I had to talk.
I like to imagine that it's just, the cell is cartoonishly torn apart except the door. He was just going through the entire process before he actually
Just
got to the door.
completely
We
blackened over.
disassembled each block.
Yeah, I'd like to think that too. Like everything is gone, but the door is like everything.
Except for the door.
Like he can technically walk out from the from the cells. He's just choosing to blow up the door because he's like, okay, I got it right finally.
It's like he takes his goggles off of his face and it's just the black outline with just the eyes left. He's just okay. We'll keep working on it.
Boris,
Just
I learned how to make a fertilizer bomb.
You learn how to make a what?
I should make that joke.
I
Oh, hey, Bronzo.
Yeah.
Here, this. I did it real quick. It might work. It might not. But I got some teachings from it. He holds out a little blade.
Oh, okay. Well,
get the fuck out of my prison. He yells at the two of you.
what?
No. I'm
He's
busy right
going
now.
to
Give
grab
me a
you
second.
both by the collars of your shirt and start dragging you out.
Boris,
What?
don't make me show you why I'm who I am.
He's already dragging you at this point.
Ugh.
Boris, I just want to
You
make.
could have this conversation outside of the prison. I want to go to
Why
bed.
does it
today.
matter?
Okay,
It's been a
that's
long
fine.
day, and my guards are going to patrol and think you are escaped convicts and might try to kill you. And knowing us,
Yeah, come
you'll-
on.
let me finish. And knowing us,
Uh-huh.
you'll kill them without a second thought.
Well,
Hey,
You'll
that's
kill
more
them or
what
they'll
you
kill
seem to
you.
do, actually.
And Necrom isn't here at the moment. He's passed out already. Necrom's sleeping, or whatever the hell he does, to ensure that he can, be well rested for when he wakes up. Same with everyone else.
oh, so it's already nighttime?
It is like 9 in the afternoon. I'm
Oh.
tired. I want to go to sleep.
You realize how it's impossible for it to be 9 in the afternoon?
I will throw you off the
It's
side
9
of
at
the cliff.
night.
I will throw you.
I
off
can
the cliff.
fly, do it.
Okay,
Okay.
let's just go to the. Where are the beds anyway?
Wherever you
Yeah,
want to
alright.
sleep.
Come on.
Wherever you want to sleep. But there are other things to do in town. There's a place to talk to blacksmiths. There's probably a small, only 10 of them in town that you could talk to, Alexander, if you so desire. Bronzo, there's
I already
probably
talked to a
place.
blacksmith.
Yeah, you can talk to more people that aren't. Well, you can talk to more people and learn more things. His was specialized
Yeah, right.
apparently into explosives, which I don't know why.
Not quite. Not quite. It was just something general.
Yeah, well, if you want to go talk
It
to
is
more
useful to
extreme,
know
like
that.
this is the process of he's still dragging them by their collars, but still telling them all this. And Bronzo, there's, I guess, the equivalent of a tavern nearby. If you want to go speak to them,
Don't forget the blood infusion technique.
that, or you
We
can go talk,
won't.
I
Thank
won't.
you.
or you can go talk to a blacksmith and get the blood infusion done for you.
I-
It's up to
I-
you.
I already have a blood
I kind of
infusion.
want to try
I-
that.
Not you,
Here,
Bronzo.
no. Bronzo, take
Yeah.
the knife. I made it for you. Try it.
When the
Okay.
where the fuck did you find a forge? Did that man have a forge in his cell?
No, I brought the forge with me.
He just has a forge.
He just leaves the cell, goes over to the forge, uses it, then heads back into the cell, closes the door behind him.
So he just lives in the fucking. Okay.
He
Okay.
is one of the guards.
That's even better. He's one of the guards, but he's pretending to be a prisoner to fuck with people. Okay. Look, you two do whatever you want. I'm going to go grab something and then go to sleep.
Yeah, alright. See you later, mate.
I think it's actually it might be 7. I don't know what time of day it is anymore. And then you're outside the prison. He drops off, stops holding you to, and like I don't know what fucking time of day it is anymore. I'm gonna go grab that fucking bottle. Ugh.
Yeah, alright.
Boris,
He's a bit grumpy.
I mean, aren't all of them going to be a lot?
I guess. Yeah, no. This knife is for you. Go ahead and try it out. If it works, we'll take you to some big leagues. All right?
Okay. So is
Alright.
it just a regular dagger, or?
No, I learned the hemocraft specifically so that I could make since I could. I
So-
wanted to try and see if it'll work.
So here's the
But-
question:
Yes.
did you infuse your blood to the knife?
I didn't infuse my blood into it.
Okay.
I was going to let. I was because I made it for Bronzo.
Okay.
So you made this dagger?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So just
You
a
know,
regular
you-
dagger.
We'll call it that, sure. Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what to add to my inventory. Sorry.
No,
So-
you're good.
Currently, it's just a dagger.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't had the infusion done yet.
Well,
So-
thank you, Alexander. Is there any
Needs to happen.
details you would?
Oh, sorry.
Is there any details you put into the dagger? I want to make
he-
sure.
Let's
Go
go
for
ahead
it.
and see
He
what
made the-
happens from here before we decide that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what happens. All right. So what needs to happen first? Here, let me see your hand.
Okay. And Bronzo holds out his palm.
He kind of gives it a little cut, right where some fluid should be.
I'm gonna need you to roll sleight of hand.
All right, you got it.
Wait, who's rolling side
Oh,
again?
something. Me.
Ah. Now one, now one, now one.
17.
Fuck.
Haha.
So, you were able to get the cut to where it doesn't break a line that's inside of Bronzo, of like recycling the oil within. But you're able to get a cut
Yeah.
past the metal shell that holds it all in place. In this,
Sauce.
what's supposed to look like oil has a much more maroon color to it.
Oh boy, he's becoming a real boy.
Fucking Pinocchio over here.
All right. Now, and he kind of puts the knife that he made in Bronzo's palm and is like, "You remember what that guy told me to do with the axe?
Just squeeze it like there was no tomorrow.
Amen. That's what you got to do. It's gonna burn a little bit, but you can do it."
Bronzo gives it all he can.
Alright.
Oh crap.
By Boris.
Boris did not like that.
Okay, so the laptop closed on me, and that apparently closed out a lot of my applications for some reason.
Pain.
I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution save.
All right, let's get her done. Oh god, I got a 9.
Oh, okay. So the initial infusion, like you could tell that the blood is trying to seep through, but it trickles back down and sloops off. So you can tell that the initial infusion attempt failed. You can use a hit die to try again.
It will.
If you use the hit die,
Use
you'll
a-
add it to your roll that comes up next.
All right. Can I also flip my coin, and not actually expecting any effect, but Bronzo will flip his coin for good luck.
Right?
All right. So yes, Bronzo will expend a hit die.
Okay.
What is a hit? What is Bronzo's hit die again? I cannot remember. What is? Oh shit! How do you check your hit die?
Should be D8.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 5. All right, so I do another roll, or do I just add to the total?
You do another roll.
Okay. Oh God, no!
Oh,
Can I help him? Can I hold his hand or something? Can I help him?
We're gonna like daisy chain the power within. Is that what's going to happen?
I've
Like,
Oh, it's
can I
getting
hold
worse.
his hand to give him Constitution?
I actually rolled worse. Oh no.
Okay. I'll allow it. It has to be his
Hold
roll.
your hand.
You get one last roll,
Yeah.
Tronzo.
Come on.
Bonzo, hold
No!
my hand. Squeeze your plate. You got it. No.
All right,
I
what's the
think
D8?
The D8. Okay, there we go.
Okay, that actually brings you up to a success level. Success with
Okay.
Oh, sweet,
downside, but
okay.
still a success level.
I
For
think
sure.
I know. Ooh. All right. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so
What the fuck just happened? Because I was over here listening to pirate music, not fully paying attention, and I see con roll, custom roll, con roll.
don't worry about it.
Okay, fair enough. Back to my pirate music.
All right, so as Bronzo, you grip tighter, you feel Alexander's hand grip into yours as y'all both kind of channel the energy within to successfully fuse with this weapon. You feel that burning pain that was in your hands only slightly subsiding. Something still feels off about it, but you can tell that you are no longer bleeding at the current moment. And I'm going to need you to roll a d10.
D10. You got it. That's a 7.
7. All right, give me just 1 second.
You're good.
Ooh, not bad.
I think it's finally working, Alexander.
So,
Yes.
as this happens, you begin to see kind of a crackling power around your dagger before all of a sudden just shoots an arc of electricity straight into the ground.
Whew. Okay.
And taking the dagger out of your hand, you notice the wound which was there, instead of sealing up back again with what metallic skin you had, is now a slit of wood in its place.
That's weird. Bronzo will poke it. Can he feel
Yeah, it
the
feels
wood?
It feels as though it is your skin itself.
That is really weird. There was something else I need to go get checked out. I don't mean to keep you busy, Alexander. Thank you for the dagger. It's really nice.
Give him a second. He's
Alexander.
almost back.
Okay. All right.
He's about to swap back over.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Hi, man. I'm just glad that it worked. I'm grateful that you like it, and I hope it comes in useful for you. All right.
Okay.
All
I
right.
promise I won't stab you with this dagger. I'm sorry.
I almost forgot about that. I would very much appreciate not being stabbed by the dagger. All right.
But yeah, thank you again. I'll take good care of it.
Awesome. I'll see you later. All right. I'm gonna head up to figure out some more stuff, do some meditations. You know how it is.
Oh yeah, I understand. It's
Alright.
been a rough week for all of us, and sorry about the other day. I didn't mean to be rude and interrupt you. Well, not
No,
earlier
you're
the other
fine.
day, but earlier today.
No, you're good.
But
Good night.
good night, Alexander. I'll
You got it.
I'll be joining y'all soon enough. I just need to get some
Alrighty.
real quick. And I suppose we split ways, unless
Yeah. Alexander goes up to do some meditations and get ready for sleep. Give me the eyes, boys, and free my soul. I wanna feel lost in the rock and roll and drift away.
that's a good song. Listen to that in a while.
So, is that the end of the day, or did y'all have anything in particular y'all wanted out of y'all's separate paths?
I think
There-
Bronzo's gonna do something.
Ronzo, go ahead.
There is. So the whole reason I was messaging you about that particular line is because since Bronzo did in fact hear that, he is gonna go see a blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna see if there's anyone here that could potentially take a gander at him and see what's wrong. Especially now that there's wood growing out of his hand.
Yeah. Well,
And
you know of at least one blacksmith.
probably not that one.
Alright. I need you to roll an investigation.
You got it. Come on, Bronzo, let's get her done. There we go. That's where all the luck went.
Ah, there you go. I will say that you're able to find a person who does know how to be a blacksmith, but is part of the army. So, you are able to find someone who can help you.
So, you're a blacksmith, right?
More or less.
Well, I heard that some of my components were a bit messed up. I didn't know exactly what the guy meant, but he said I should get it checked out, and I was wondering if you could help.
What components? I'm not very familiar with your field. I'm more weapons craft, but if there's specific things that I might know, then I can look.
Well, he mentioned something about what's it again? I don't think he mentioned specifics, but he just said that my sorry, I'm trying to explain it.
You're good.
Whenever I removed my chip, he had mentioned how whenever he was looking into the slot, he said that it should get checked out and that didn't look okay. Now I didn't sure what he meant, but
Well, like, I can do a general check, I guess. Like I said, I've never worked with whatever you are before. Like,
Okay,
the fact that I'm speaking to anything mechanical is quite amazing to me. But, I mean,
well, very worst case scenario, you could at least tell me if something's broken. Or
Yeah,
looks broken.
I mean, sure, I'll do my best. No promises though.
And crap, do I have any bardic inspiration? Dang, I don't. Well, all right. how does Bronzo remove his chip again? Like the
Oh, you're asking me about something I can't quite remember.
oh, it's fine, it's fine. But essentially, personality chip. Whenever it got taken out,
Yeah.
Harbor Master mentioned it. I think it was on the neck somewhere.
That's right. Yeah, it was. There's a slot in the back of the neck. Yep.
Okay, so I need to take out this chip, and once it's taken out, and I need you to put it back in. But I want you to take a look in there before you put it back in. Okay.
Yes, understood.
And Bronzo will remove the chip and hope for the best.
Bronzo, you feel yourself shut down, and no sooner do you feel that you start up again, and you feel the chip being placed back into your neck. And you notice that it's well on into the night, and off in the distance you can see what seems to be some glow that seems to indicate sunrise is near.
Dang it, Bronzo was. Oh.
And the guy is just. I did as much checks as I could. Something is definitely wrong. Unless, of course, you're meant to be a mechanic bio thingy.
No, I was built with mechanics.
Well, you have a lot of flesh inside of there that I can't quite explain.
I'm like where?
The personality chip slot is literally. It looks like a gash inside of someone. But you can see that there are mechanical parts to it. And so that's why I was like, are you just some person that has metallic skin? But I slowly began to realize, no, that something is... You are a mixed creation, I guess. I don't quite know. But optics are fine. The general motor function is fine. It's just odd.
So I have like I have like fleshy stuff inside me. Did you notice the wood on my hand too?
Yes, I did notice that, which leads me to believe that you are somewhat organic, because Hemocraft only works on organic.
Oh yeah, right.
So,
Dagger.
and yes, I can tell the mark of Hemocraft. He holds up his hand to show a couple wood splits in his. I've had my fair share.
Oh, does the wood happen because of Hemocraft?
Yeah, it's imperfection in the art. You can still infuse yourself with it, but sometimes it leaves its mark on you. So
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you.
yeah. I'm going to attempt to get what little rest is left.
Do you want me to pay you or anything?
No, don't worry.
I didn't want
about
you.
it.
Okay.
Take care. And he puts his hand on his head and he slumps immediately and falls asleep.
Bronzo will leave him a cookie.
As you leave the tent which this man had been residing in throughout the night, you notice off in the distance, like it's just before sunrise as this is happening.
Mhm.
But you notice Boris walking out of the main hold and towards a place out in the woods.
Hey, Boris.
Like a deer in the headlights, Boris stops and then dashes in the opposite direction where he was going.
What are you doing?
60 feet of movement, run!
Wait.
Trying to get as far away as possible from Bronzo, then to hide.
Oh, wait, what? Bronzo's gonna chase Boris, especially after doing a complete 180.
Bronzo, roll perception. Boris, roll stealth.
Where's stealth? Please don't fuck me.
There's the...
God damn it! I can't beat, and I rolled well too. Fuck.
There's the luck. I needed that.
Fucking nat 20 versus a 19. Fuck.
It was that zoom function from the feet. Definitely that.
But Boris, you were able to make it, and you're able to hide really well. The problem is that you left tracks in the snow.
Boris is just like up in a fucking tree.
Boris, what's going on? Are you okay?
With his perception check, can he hear me saying shit, 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 shit underneath my breath?
With a natural 20, yes.
Shit, 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 shit.
Language.
Accidentally, a dagger falls down towards Bronzo, trying to distract him and run away in the opposite direction.
Does Bronzo notice is the real question. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, he would notice the dagger.
Boris said, Boris, are you okay?
He's jumping from tree to tree, man, trying to get away.
I'm gonna need you to make an athletics check for that.
Question, can I do a long rest to reset all my shit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you
Oh,
long
wait, do
rest.
we all get...
All of you get a long rest.
Okay.
Thought I should ask.
Yep.
Athletics. I do get another +5 because of the... Wait, do I get another +5 because of the gloves or no? Gloves of swimming and climbing.
I mean, technically climbing. So, yeah.
So yes, so I get a +11 instead of a +6. So that's a 21
Okay.
for athletics.
Yeah, so, Boris is able to George of the Jungle his way through. Bronzo, I'm gonna need you to make an athletics to keep up because he is making some ground.
All right. Oh yeah, I got a 14.
Boris begins to outpace you.
Oh, wait, can Bronzo see Boris? Like,
Yeah, you can
get
see where
glimpses of
Boris
him?
is going.
Bronzo will cast funny bongos. Boris, make that wisdom save.
I'm sorry, cast fucking what?
It's Tasha City's laughter. I nicknamed it Funny Bongos because
So
Bronzo plays his bongos.
So I have to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes,
Yep.
with disadvantage because Bronzo also flips his coin.
Why?
Because Bronzo is concerned for his friend.
8. God damn it, I could have probably passed that too if it wasn't a disadvantage.
It was a 15.
Yeah, I had a 19 plus 1, Bronzo.
Oh, okay. Boris, what are you doing?
I assume he's just laughing in your face now because of Tasha's fucking hideous laugh.
So you fall prone. Just get you on the ground. and you are unable to stand up for the duration.
And Bronzo will close the distance.
Okay.
And then let me see, can I? And once he's like right next to you, he will end concentration.
So Boris can feel his muscles are moving. First, do you have my dagger?
No, I was busy following you.
Shit. Boris will slowly walk back to go get his dagger.
Boris, what? You should say hi. What's wrong?
Don't want to talk about it.
Would you please?
He gives you. Do you look into Actually, hold on. I'm gonna ask Parthith. Hold on, I gotta ask Parth something. Actually, no. It's just Bronzo. Like, I don't want to talk about the Bronzo. Today's not a good day. And I'll leave that up to Parth on what Bronzo wants to do on that.
No, I leave that up to Bronzo and what Bronzo wants to do.
No, fair.
Can you at least tell me if it has something to do with the league?
It's got to do with what? I'm sorry, I gotta.
The league. League.
Sorry, I'm turning you up to 120.
Sorry, I just try not to be loud. Just tell me if it has something to do with the league.
Boris grabs his head as he's still walking, like, you ask lots of questions and it is early in the morning. Why is that?
Well, I saw you walking towards... And then Bronzo will point out that he saw him walking towards a certain direction. And then I tried to say hi, and then you ran off. Of course I'm going to ask questions. You're my friend.
It's long story.
So can we talk about it on the way then?
Let me pick up my knife and then I'll talk about it once we get there. Fine.
Deal. And
So-
if you don't want me to tell the rest of the league, it's okay.
I'll fucking kill you if you do.
Okay.
And then I'll crucify you in the front yard.
Bronzo goes quiet.
Better. Well, Boris picks up his dagger, then Boris walks to the empty... What seems to Bronzo to be an empty spot. About a good half mile away from the Oncrate encampment, at the bottom of it feels like almost the bottom of the hill, but probably about halfway up. Here we are. Doesn't really change much. It's still
Where's
the
your
same
planning on-
shitty fucking cliffside. Yeah. Go ahead, ask questions. I'm gotta do something real quick. And as he's saying that, Boris is sticking his hand into his bag of holding and pulling out 2 planks of wood and I assume, let's see, 2 planks of wood and a little bit of his rope.
Oh, well, there doesn't seem to be much here. Is this were you gonna have a snowball fight with someone?
Boris points off to what seems to be a bit of a secluded spot on the cliffside, and Bronzo would see a cross made of pine. Any further questions?
No. I guess not.
Are you sure? Last chance for a year.
Oh, a year. Oh. Bronto mind goes blank.
You
Wait,
got
why
until
a
I think.
year?
Why in a year?
Yeah.
Because today is an important day. To me. Just me. No one else.
Oh. Then I won't stop you, okay? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm surprised you're not asking more questions about what's going on and not.
No, I expected something else. Like, something. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you said on the way here we were friends, so if you want to ask, ask away. I won't stop you.
Well, what do you plan on doing?
Well, I have to make another one now.
Or. Sorry,
said-
Boris.
Yesterday was a long day. And I meant it. Probably by that point, Boris is done with another wooden cross. Pulls out the dagger and starts writing a name into it.
Bronzo will do what he can to help, if anything.
As you notice them carving the name into it, you're still not quite common with giant writing. You know how to speak it, but you still struggle with the writings of giant. So you're not quite sure what name is being written on there.
It's not even the full name either, too, so...
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make. I know, and I think I know as a player. I'm not sure Bronzo knows though, if he has enough common sense for that yet. Chad, how would you rule seeing if Bronzo could make out the clues or not?
Insight check is my guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal
No,
it from
no,
you.
no. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, Bronzo has no clue. Bronzo not knowing on what exactly is being written down, he makes no comment about it.
No, if you're going to hover over my shoulder, you could at least ask whose name you're writing.
So
Oh, I just didn't want to be rude.
he then
you-
messaged me afterwards and was just like, "I'm sorry for snapping at you. Today's been rough with the Charles thing and everything. So I've
You're not muted.
Charles
hang on.
thing.
Yes, I am. You're wrong."
I don't know who
Wrong.
the Charles. I don't know what the Charles incident is, but
That is
The
new
Charles
lore.
incident is very imperative. It is new lore. It is imperative. Listen, guys, I, as a person, have new lore. I am known as the unmerciful, but that's fine.
I'm adding this as
Short-
new lore to Alexander.
there's the quote-unquote Charleston
You
incident.
can clarify that as new lore for Alexander, but it's actually new lore for me, and I feel better about that. Anyway.
Maybe it reminds me of the
Having personal lore is amazing.
This to me reminds me of the jockstrap incident for Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Not the jockstrap incident.
It's right down to the big red ball. I thought you guys forgive that. I'll forgive that when you're dead. Again. Fucking Hiffle, man.
I love
Continuing
Hiffle.
that. It's great. Have you
So
seen
good.
the episode 10?
Yes, I have seen
Or-
episode 10.
Okay. Back to the.
So, whose tombstone is that? No,
The one over here or the one I just made?
the one you just made.
For my brother. And he drags it over to the other one.
And who's the? Oh, if that's your brother, then I suppose this one's your dad.
No, that is my other brother.
Oh,
Young
happened to him?
Alexei.
if I may ask.
Boris quickly hammers down the new grave, pulls out the bottle of alcohol, takes out the cork, takes a big old swig, like it's a 1, 2, 3, stop. That is my dead brother who died when he was 6 or 7? 6. He died during a training exercise on the way. One of the first ones we do when you're children in neon crates. They throw you out in the woods with a shitty knife and no food. Tell you to come back to the main camp within X amount of time, and then you pass. Way of navigating the land, learning the lay, survival, all that jazz. My brother was technically a year younger than what he was supposed to for it, but he was a bit of a go-getter, a prodigy, I guess is the way to say it. And he pours out some of the alcohol on the first grave. He's a prodigy. Pretty good for a young age. Almost like my dad's favorite. Almost a carbon copy of my father. If you could believe that.
Hmm.
And guess who was stuck trying to make sure he survived the entire 6-day experience?
Was it you?
Ding, ding, ding. Tin Man, ding, ding, ding. Oh, it was the third night, I think, when I noticed we were being stalked by some wolves. Nothing we couldn't handle. Sure, 1 or 2 attacked us. We ate them. It was great. Then we noticed
Yeah.
it wasn't just the young and stupid. It was... We were being watched by more eyes than just those. It was a bigger wolf. I don't know what you would call it, but it was larger, bigger. Big old son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Stalked us for another 2 days. We had, let's see. We were at the bottom of the hill when it attacked us. Poor little Alexei to shreds. Ripped off his arms, legs. Bloody affair. Pours out more of the alcohol. I, on the other hand, did much better. I was able to stab it through the chest, into its heart, killing it immediately. At Alexei, he was slowly but surely bleeding out. I carried him as fast as I could up the hill. Made it to about, well, right here, actually. That's where he died. After that, my father treated me less like a son and more like a monster. My brothers did the same at first till they realized it wasn't my fault. Well, Alexander did. Victor, not so much. See Boris wipe a faint tear from his eye.
I'm so sorry, Boris. That's. Bronzo will put his hand on Boris's back as best as he can to console him.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I at least wear the son of a bitch's pelt on my belt. Grind. Takes another large swig. Probably finishing the bottle at this point.
Well, you did what you could. And that's,
Yeah, one died by my protection and one died because I had to.
yeah, and
Just a great start.
hey, just because something bad happened before doesn't mean it won't get better.
You say that, but I'm staring at two of my brother's graves. One was inevitable, the other shouldn't have happened. Damn, I wish I brought more alcohol this time.
Does Bronzo have any spare alcohol?
I'll say in this instance you do. You do have some.
And Bronzo will hand Boris a bottle. It's nothing special, but he managed to hold some from back whenever he was working at the bar.
Boris will put down the first bottle by Alexi's grave, and then he'll pick up. He'll start drinking from the new one, and he'll be kind of murmuring to himself of essentially all you hear every once in a while. Let me sing you a song of fire and flame.
Does Bronzo recognize the tune? If I may ask.
He's heard it a couple times from some people in the bar who seem to be drinking a little bit heavier that night. So,
Sorry.
it's a song for those that were lost.
Bronzo will sing along with Boris.
As the sun finally crests over to meet you guys out in the distance, you see the first beams of light. Y'all raise a good song to those who have gone on.
Boris probably drinks about half the bottle he got from the bar, and the other half he pours on Victor's and Alexi's graves. Puts the bottle by Victor's.
Yeah.
When he walks off, back up top.
Hey, Boris.
Hmm?
I pinky promise your secret in this whole thing is safe with me. No word of it. Bronzo will hold up his pinky.
Boris, in a bit of a tipsy state, not fully in his mind, will probably do the same. And
So, with the pinky promise and the slight smile from Boris, they'll both return back to where the rest of the league is slowly beginning to wake up and meet the new day.
gotta go find Volthag and the rest of them. God, they gotta go to all the new camp. I gotta go to the blacksmith camp and find one who will respect me and uphold the will. Wrong thing to do. Let's see who else. Yeah, what?
Why don't you take an hour or two to yourself before you work yourself to death as your chieftain?
And just going to have some people I can trust within each group before we leave. Might try to make something real quick. Well, I don't know about the real quick, but I might spend a couple hours doing that, and then we'll be on our way.
As you say this, you begin to feel your mind. Both of you feel this. And Alexander, if you hear this at all, you also are feeling an invasion of the mind. Something is trying to break through. And if you want to resist it, you can.
In all honesty, I feel like Boris is going to resist it because he's like, God damn it, he's already got one thing in his fucking head. He doesn't want another.
So this is going to be disadvantaged for you.
Oh, can the wolf not help me? Okay.
Would the ring of mind shielding help with this?
The ring of mind shielding would. You get a direct choice as to whether or not you want it to enter.
What kind of save do I got to make?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, disadvantage, whiz.
Bronzo will hold off.
So you're
hoping
going
that
to
it's
prevent
not-
it.
Yes.
Damn it.
Bronzo will hold off. Not let it come through because
Guarantee I could have passed if I hadn't that disadvantage.
Yeah.
Fucking 17.
he
Alexander,
He's
whenever
just
you come
hoping-
back, roll that and you can be informed of this as well. But to those with whom the message went,
Do you want me to be back? What? All?
are you back?
Oh,
Or
Roll
are
a
you
wisdom
still
save.
dealing
I'm
with the
kind of
Charles
back. What do you-
situation?
Roll a wisdom save.
But yeah, Bronzo will not let it go through. He's
Okay.
just hoping
Wait,
it's
does
not
Alex?
the-
Oh, come on. That's some bullshit that he got. Man.
Look
So
at
I'm the
draw.
only one.
So,
got a
Alexander,
fucking-
you get the choice of whether or not you want whatever is trying to enter into your mind to get through. So, you just let me know.
I assume I'm going to get a direct message on what the fuck is happening.
League, we repeat, Skip is doing fucking 90s right now. We repeat, Skip is doing fucking 90s.
Skip is doing 90s right now. So can I discern whether it's good or bad, or do I just gotta like make a gut choice?
No, you wouldn't be able to discern whether it's good or bad.
Bronzo is declining it.
Boris, unfortunately, has
You know
to let
what?
it come through.
I have a lust for knowledge, and that means that Alexander doesn't, but will anyway. Yeah,
It is
give me that sweet, sweet knowledge.
Alright, so you are allowing it to enter your mind. Alright,
Sure, I guess.
give me just 1 second, and I will give you guys what you need to know.
Be right back, guys.
Hold on, deafen Bronzo, and then we can just say it out loud.
Ah, yes. That is a wonderful idea. Where's the...
And that way the... Well, wait, do you want the people on stream to also hear it?
Oh, I'm fine with them hearing it.
Okay, cool.
Because it was going to be something that I was going to eventually release out. Dearest League, your presence is required at the islands of Aramount. King Saran requires your assistance in spreading the news of his arrival and clearing a path. Please be here post-haste. The mighty King Saran awaits.
Am I allowed to send a message back through?
Seems to be a one-way communication.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Can Boris try to force his way to send a message through?
All right.
Do I know? Do I know of a King Saran?
Yeah, from the message
I'm
we
back.
got a few days ago.
Oh crap! What did I miss? I want to go back.
Don't
No,
worry
I mean
about it.
like prior to or otherwise. Do I know about a King Saran?
I know of a King Sauron, but that doesn't gonna go well.
King Saran had sent out a message to all of you.
No, he was wanting to know if he
previous
heard of
point.
anything, like he's heard of the dynasty or anything before.
But there's
this message.
nothing other than what has come out recently about this person.
Funky.
So
Okay, what about me forcing through a message anyways?
Go ahead and make a intelligence check.
Fuck.
do it.
Got him.
Do it. Come on, get that
6.
nat 20. Dang.
Well,
Fuck.
no, you're not quite able to get something through. But what were you going to try and say?
4 days, take it or leave it.
Uh,
That's what the message is gonna be.
I'm sorry, this line is no longer accepting return calls.
All you hear is Boris scream, "Motherfucker!"
Oh, what? What happened?
Ah, fucking jack off in Stone Spire.
Wait.
Like impending us like every 5 hours or some shit to come back to Stone Spire.
Oh, wait.
That is actually not what this message was, Boris.
Oh, suck my cock.
Wait, did Jonathan contact us or?
No, it wasn't John. It was some jack off.
No, it wouldn't be him.
It doesn't matter who
Alexander.
sent the it doesn't matter who sent the message. They want us back in Stone Spire, and I was going to tell them 4 days, take it or leave it.
So what did
Anyways.
the doctor say?
I'm gonna go round up some people from each group, from one of the each groups. Find someone I trust within each one of them, then have them handle it until then. I'm also going to see if I can go make something. If that takes too long, then I'll say fuck it, and then we'll go head to Stone Spire. Capiche? Capiche.
Capiche.
You all do whatever you want for the next... I don't fucking know. 6 to 12 hours.
So, Alexander, what exactly did the message say?
Technically, I'm in my bedroom doing
Oh.
meditation.
Oh, I thought you.
I wasn't
Oh, I
supposed to
thought
be
you-
there.
Oh, okay.
Then don't talk when you're not supposed to be places. Alexander.
Uh huh.
Mm.
Go on, Boris. Do what you need to do. Bye bye.
No, I'm gonna follow the league. We can take care of the war stuff.
Yeah, it's just
Later.
me running around trying to find competent people, like my aunt said, that are young and ambitious.
The league
Also-
gathers together again, and well, give me just 1 second to figure this out real quick.
There is one question I have to ask.
You have 1 second. I want my Beanator.
It has spontaneously appeared inside of your satchel.
No.
I have a Beanator.
Wait, which satchel? There, he's got 2.
No, one is my bag.
That's not what I was referring to, and you know it.
All right. Anyways,
Okay, last one. Hold on. Have to open it up on this. Because he's special like that. Okay. Alright, so Alexander, Necrom, and Boris were the three that heard the message. The rest of you guys were able to resist it and push it away.
Right.
Alexander was like, I can, but I'm gonna eat that apple.
Yeah.
Like that he's like, that apple looks poisoned, but it might give me knowledge.
I'm
So
gonna eat it.
I'm gonna eat it.
Listen. I would be very problematic in the Garden of Eden. Because some snake would be like, hey kid, you want knowledge? And I would be like, do I?
You just have to eat
Eat
one of
'em
these
like
apples.
Walsh.
Oh, I've been eating those for weeks. You have?
I've already taken a little nibble.
I was curious.
Alright. Yeah, I was curious. Why was this one tree the one he told me not to?
So,
Anyway,
as you all convene together,
Yeah.
what happens?
Well, I have a question for you.
Boris, you are not part of the all in this situation.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm still doing my things.
Yes. So then you could take care of that. If you want to still be able to go with the league, you can go with the league.
I'm going with the league. It's just I'm gonna do what my aunt said first.
All right.
Also try to see if I can quickly craft something. Like I need to get a question from you first to know if I can or not.
Go ahead and message what it is. So, Alexander, you just had this message run through your head.
So, are we reconvened or are we separate?
Yes,
still?
y'all are all reconvened.
Okay. So, did anyone else have someone try to go into their head? Boris said he did too, so. But he said it was someone just telling us to go back to Stone Spire.
Yeah, someone tried to get in my head, but I didn't allow it. I was able to push it away.
Good Arthur impression.
Did the best I could.
Well, were any of us really talked to by it? I know Boris was, but
sorry, I forgot that I was on the wrong thing. Whoopsies.
it's okay.
Yeah, no, sorry. There's this guy. That's not what he said, actually. There's this guy. His name is King Saron. He is appearing, apparently. And he wants us to go up north for his arrival, which I should mention, north is not in the direction of Stonespire. So, you know, who's to say? Yeah.
Did he say he wanted us in particular, or?
I don't remember him
Pretty much.
saying north.
I thought you said that you didn't let him talk to you.
This is Necrom at this point. Necrom was
Yeah,
also spoken
Necrom.
to.
Oh, I thought you said that Necrom refused, and I
No,
was
Arthur
like, wait a minute,
refused.
that doesn't sound like
Necrom did not.
Okay, got him. Got it. Okay. Sorry, what do you remember?
I thought he said go to certain islands. But I haven't heard of these islands.
That's kind of crazy. All right. I heard about something towards the north. I heard north a lot, twice at least.
I heard north twice.
I heard that word a few times, so that's what I'm going with. You have to understand, I was busy reminiscing about my people's death, so I might have been a bit distracted at the moment.
But he told. Can you say the names of the islands? The group of islands?
I can't remember what they are.
Okay. Oh. I say we should go back to Stone Spire and.
I do agree.
Because it does make sense that he wants to try to split us up.
Well, the question is there a way to get back to Stone Spire quicker than how we got here? Because that was, a few days of travel.
I wonder if they have those orbs that they used to breach the city.
That's
That's actually a really good idea. I like that idea. Man, which one of you said that? Necrom or Arthur? I think that was Necrom.
That one was meant to be Arthur.
Necrom.
It is
Arthur,
hard
listen,
for me
that's the
to be able
smartest
to do
idea.
everyone's voices. Especially whenever
No,
I'm
dude,
working
you're
on
good.
barely being able to use my own.
Listen, you're rocking it, dude. You're fine. Listen, Arthur,
You're
that is
doing
the
great.
best idea you have had since I've known you.
Thanks, I guess. Sounds a little rude.
It was a compliment. No, it's a compliment, I swear.
God damn
Where
it.
are those orbs?
Oh, we could go to the cart. They're bound to have something there.
God fucking damn it.
Oh,
My
they-
luck today.
They also have all of our stuff from the tower, which we could probably use. So, just saying.
I mean, do y'all want to try to find most of our stuff?
There was an armor set that I was looking for. But, it is what it is.
I'm disappointed in today.
Oh no.
Actually, this has been one of the most fun sessions, so
Oh,
I
no,
don't know
what-
what you're talking about.
It's just I tried to be a blacksmith and use my rage while I was using my being a blacksmith. And I got a fucking 15 on the roll.
This man just
Because I assume
it smacked his hammer.
smithing tools would be strength plus my proficiency, which would be a +6. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, this should be right. Yeah.
Okay. I assume I use up one of my rages too.
Yeah. But we'll figure out what happens with that. But Boris, you meet back up with the rest of the group as they are walking towards the weapons cart.
Are you fucking stealing more shit again?
We're looking for the green orbs, and we're trying to get stuff back for the tower.
You do realize?
Yeah, remember the fact that all of this is actually from the tower, right? You remember
Not
that?
all of it, no.
Not all of it. Come on,
You're
now.
right. A large
think-
portion
You
of
think the diamonds and all the jewels and shit are from the tower?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm saying that a large portion of it does belong to the tower. Especially the weapons and armor, and all of our arrows, and all of the bows, and most of the stuff that was in our armory, and most of the other rooms within
Oh, look,
tower.
a 3-foot
So,
dildo
yeah,
that belongs in your room.
I think that actually belongs to you, mate.
I'm sorry, Parth, but I had to.
You just get a little message from Jonik. You mind returning that one, please?
Fucking
Yikes.
Jean, send a message. Is this a one-way message or is it a two-way?
It is a out of character message.
Okay.
Well,
I assume that entire scene of me pointing at that is out of character.
Yes,
It
there
would
is not one of
happen
those
in
in
your
there.
soul.
It is only a
Oh,
5-inch one.
I was so disappointed.
Could there be a dildo bat in there like Saints Row?
No,
No.
we're not having one of those.
No. Okay, question.
That would be bad.
Is there? Okay, here's the real question: is there a salami big enough to use as a weapon?
I'm going to say that there isn't, but I like your creativity.
Oh, I stole it from Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna be honest. Dual wield salami in the game.
We love dual wielding salami.
No.
But yeah, it.
DIL. The fuck do you mean DIL?
Do you not know how a hyphen works?
I am too tired for that. I've dealt with too many people today.
DIL. What does that group of letters sound make?
Dill.
Dill.
Oh. Oh, I see. You didn't want to type out the... Okay.
No, I did that so then it would link right into the word.
Oh, I see what you... Oh, you're making a pun. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So, you get out there to the cart. Oh, hey! I was expecting to see any use here. What can I do for you?
Do you know the little gems that my brother was using to teleport everywhere and everywhere and anywhere?
Oh, yeah, I know. Why?
So how do they work, and can they send us anywhere, or is it just where we were and then we crush it and then it returns us back to where we were?
So I think what it is like, I think what you do is you think of where you're going, and then you crush it, and then you're there.
Okay. I need... how many do you got?
He opens up a pouch and just reaches into it. How many you need?
Let's see. 6 of us. You got like 10?
He pulls out. Oh, I gotta put a couple back. Okay. 10. Here you go, sir.
Thank you. He hands one to everyone. He also hands one to everyone. Then he hands another one to Arthur. Like, study these, essentially. That's what he whispers into his ear. And then he keeps the other 3 for himself.
Okay.
By the way, is there a bunch of bags of holdings in the war
Oh
loop?
yeah, there's a bunch in there.
Yeah,
I saw the knowledge.
there's a bunch, so...
Okay. This is gonna take a few minutes. Then Boris starts going into the cart and putting all the stuff into the bags of holding.
Collecting all the stuff from the League.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's going to keep 1/6 of the stuff here and telling everyone this is mine, my share.
Are you serious right now?
What? What's the problem? There's 6 of us.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I thought that you were saying that those were all belonging to you now. And I was like, wait a minute.
No, the
What
one
do you
6
mean by that?
the 1/6 that I'm claiming will stay here, so they're not pissed.
Oh, got it. All right. Just
Yeah.
give me 1 second. He would like to look through that amount of stuff to make sure that the armor that he was looking for isn't in it.
Roll an
Man, it's
investigation.
pretty quiet.
I'll be right back.
All right,
boys.
you
I
got
gotta
it.
go. I gotta go do something. Be you quickly.
Okay. Okay. Well, since we're kind of just going through it again, I suppose Bronzo will take a gander, see if there's anything for horses in there, since he knows they don't really use horses.
You notice that there are still some horse stuff in there. What particularly are you looking for?
Since Skip already has blood red armor, he's not going to try to get him any fancy magical armor. He's just going to see if there's any magical horseshoe.
Like-
Just anything under the sun. Can be funny, can be practical, can be really good. He is happy either way.
All right.
He just wants to get something nice for Skip.
All right. I know that Boris is gone right now, so I'm going to have a fake interaction with Boris where I take a helmet from my pile and switch it with that helmet. Thumbs up. It never happened. Nothing, no circumstance involved that. Goodbye.
So, Bronzo, you are able to find a horseshoe, or a set of horseshoes, which have a weird luminescence about them.
Hey Skip, I got you something.
Skip appears to the other side of you. Just nudges you with his head.
Bronzo will give him a good pet and say, well, we were looking through this cart, and since the Ancrates don't use horses, then I found you some nice horseshoes that they had. And
I have returned. What'd I miss?
or you see Bronzo putting horseshoes on Skip. Slightly luminescent horseshoes.
I assume Bronza or Boris was just scavenging through the shit. Oh, I'm gonna turn back to the old dude, or to the guy who's in charge of the loot. So, do you know where my father's sword went?
Oh, I'm not quite sure, sir. I don't remember what we did with it.
Do you know if anybody who would remember, or would you be the final person to say? I have a say on it.
Oh, you could ask. Could ask your brother.
He's turns to Necrom. Do you have speak with dead yet?
Wait, no, Alexander. He might know.
Oh. Okay, I'll ask him.
Yeah, what's up? Huh?
Not you, Alexander 2. Shut up. We're talking about Alexander
Ha-ha,
1.
I'm Alexander too. Shut the fuck up.
Around while y'all are having this discussion and scavenging through the thing, Barrett walks up to the cart. Hey, what's going on?
Oh, we're gathering. Fuck, I forgot about you, to be honest.
It's good to see you too, sir.
I I apologize, but hey, how many more of those crystals do you got? Turns to the old dude. I need like
How many you need, sir?
I need 4 more.
Alright. And he pulls out 4 more.
And he hands them all to Barrett. Alright, I need you to think of where you left your ship. Grab the one guy who knows of everything. Who was like the other guy who knew a lot about the operation you were dealing with. Grab him, come back here, and then you're gonna teleport with us back to Stonespire.
Okay. How do I teleport with this?
Think of where you want to be, crush it, and then you're supposed to be there. Is what I've been told.
He's thinking about it, and he's like, okay.
Just crush.
He
crush
crushes
one.
it, and then he's like, wait.
I assume we go back to scavenging through the loot or pivoting it back up, and then a few minutes later he comes back.
Yeah. Don't see Barrett for a little while.
How long does it take Barrett to come back?
Oh no.
A while.
Oh god, like 2 hours?
I mean, are we scavenging through the cart for that long, though?
You probably aren't, but Boris is trying to make sure everything's gathered up and put into bags of holding so he can take it, and he's taking most of the war loot and bringing it back down south to say, fuck off, we brought all the shit back, you cunts. Something like that.
Oh. Even after you're able to pack everything, he still hasn't returned yet.
I turn to the... So how long does that normally take for you to travel?
Oh, it's instantaneous from what I've been told.
So he just fucked off, got it.
Hey, Arthur, can you check in with Barrett?
Yes, I can. Yes. Okay, maybe I can't. I don't know where he is.
Oh no.
You say it's instantaneous.
Boris, I think he's somewhere where we can't reach him. Or he can't
Personally, I
reach
think he just abandoned us, but I could be overthinking.
Actually, he might have been, sent to the bottom of the ocean. You never specified what he shouldn't think about.
Oh god. I hope not. I told him to think about where his ship was.
Well,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's in the ocean.
It's in the harbor at the Oh god. Did I fuck up? Did Barrett die by accident?
Please don't.
No, that's not what's going on.
Absolutely, what's going on? You
So-
can't play these games with me.
So 6 hours later, Barrett shows back up in front of us. You,
Are y'all seriously going to stay for 6 hours, or are y'all going to get moving?
No.
yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna
No,
get moving.
We're gonna get moving, yeah. Well, wait, should we probably rest a little bit?
I mean,
We have
took a
not
long
taken a
rest.
long rest.
Yeah, y'all did.
we all took,
When?
we took a long rest. Like,
You went to sleep and
When?
meditated and all that.
when you meditated for the
Oh
entire
yeah,
time.
that's
taking-
true. Okay, that works out. That's fine.
So yeah, y'all are all rested and ready to go.
Boris has all the loot.
Right, please, let's run it.
Stonespire, League of Adventurers Tower, League of Adventurers Tower, League of Adventurers Tower.
Inside the League of Adventurers Tower.
Inside the League of Adventurers Tower. Inside the League of Adventurers Tower. Right in front of
The
Jean-Luc's
lobby of
right in front of
Adventurers
Jean-Luc's
Tower.
desk. He's gonna say right in front of Jean-Luc's desk one more time and crush the orb.
In front of Jonik's desk.
As y'all all crush the orbs, you feel a sudden, almost a surge of pain goes across you as you feel like you were ripped from where you were before. And you not used to how you are supposed to get out of these situations, you all fall down into what feels like mud.
What?
That does not bode well.
I thought this was League of Adventures Tower.
Yeah, didn't we teleport to the tower? Y'all teleport to the tower, right?
I teleported to Jean-Luc's, in front of Jean-Luc's desk, which is inside
Which should
the tower.
be in front of the tower.
It's inside the tower. Boris is gonna stand up and like, where the fuck are we?
A pleasure to have you all join us.
Who the fuck are you?
He holds out his hand. It's not important who I am.
I would beg to differ because we're supposed to be at the League of Adventures Tower, Stonespire, not here. Are we in prison again? God damn it! This is the third time.
This is not prison, my friends.
Hmm.
King Sarah
Ponzo will-
requested your presence. Follow me.
Oh, great. Yeah, all right.
Could we not have, teleported to the tower like we were meant to?
King Saren does not like delays.
Okay, that's fine. What does King
We
Saren
appreciate
want?
you sending your compatriot before you.
Oh,
Please,
oh.
we were trying to give him a deal. Please don't tell me you already tortured the shit out of him and killed him.
Why would we torture him? He is a friend of yours. He
I
is
mean,
a friend of ours.
That's
I thought-
appreciated. Now, hang on. Forrest, give me just 1 second. I can handle this one specific thing.
oh, you're going to be a noble.
What do
cunt,
you
aren't
need? What would you like? What can we do for you?
I would like nothing more than for you to obey what you have been told to do.
Question.
That is,
And what of...
Wait, am
be
I going?
here and to meet with King Saren. He needs your help.
Of course.
Do-
All right.
do we-
Where's this King Sarah?
Do we get paid first for the job that we had beforehand, or no?
Do not know what job you had beforehand. But
Lord,
the time
I
of the
don't
past
think
is
they're working-
over.
Whoa! Hold the fuck on! I want to be paid for the job that I was just doing.
The past
Buddy.
is over. This is the beginning of a new age. King Saron
then-
will pay you handsomely.
Can the new age give me 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13,000 gold?
Alexander
start-
walked.
Where Bronzo looks around and tries to figure out where they are exactly.
You seem to be on the outside of a village you've never been to before.
Village I've never been to.
And as y'all walk through this muddy area with this man who's very well dressed, he's wearing a white shirt, but he doesn't have any mud on him. And he doesn't seem to be showing any grime except for on the edges of his boots. But
By
he
the way,
walks up
where's-
to this one building, not even a central building. Just
Where's Lord Buckwell?
Yeah,
That's not a
let's
question.
see.
he is not important.
I beg to differ because he promised me 13,000 gold. I want my money at least. I'm very broke.
We
and I
will
have-
discuss finances in time. For now, I would like to introduce you all to King Saren. And as he
Very well
opens
then.
the door, inside you see a large crowd of people, all like drinking and like cheers their mugs towards a person standing up at the back of the building, wearing this very garish clothing. And he talks about beginning this new era under his rule and how Stonespire needs to be retaken by the people.
he's going to lean into the guy. You know, if if any one of us was an assassin, we could just handbags.
Boris, shut up.
I'm saying something because this is like what happened to Lord Buckwell. He had a public speech, got fucking shot, and then how our whole adventure started again.
Oh my god.
It's funny you should mention that. There's been about 5 attempts already. None of them have succeeded.
Do you know
The
by
divine
who?
intervention that keeps him in his place. It is the will of the gods that he rules.
I want to roll
Which
an
god?
insight. I want to roll an insight check on that.
I think we all want to roll an insight check on that.
Go ahead and roll an insight check on that.
Okay, I rolled a 22.
22.
I got a 5.
5. Alright, Alexander.
Dude, it looks like you rolled 3 checks: a 5, a 17, and a 5.
Alright, so Alexander. He seems to believe what he's saying.
Yep. All right.
Boris. What's scary about it is that he seems to be telling the truth.
Like the gods are actually. Holy shit.
Is very serious, and it doesn't seem to be lying about the 4 attempts on his life that have been stopped through
See,
some divine
one-
intervention.
See, the 5 attempts on his life wouldn't have bothered me. The 5 attempts on his life by divine intervention bothers Boris a lot.
Well then,
Can I ask what gods in particular?
that was my next question. What a guy.
You hear from the back of the building, "All of them, my friends!" And he takes a giant swig of something before throwing the glass against the wall. "All of them want me to be king." Before stumbling backwards off the
alrighty.
stage that he was on.
Boris is going to wave one of the barmaids or someone who's delivering beer around to give him 2 pints.
The mighty King Saren seems to have had a little bit too much to drink. If you don't mind just following me to where we can speak privately.
But can I get my beer first?
We can have it brought to the room. Okay.
Ooh. Boris walks with them faster.
Yippee.
And you just see, like, as y'all are walking up, you also see 2 people dragging the guy who's dressed up and who seems to be this King Saren figure, just being drug across the ground. It's like, "I'm king of it all, baby."
This
Woo!
reminds me of Tyrion Lannister during fucking Game of Thrones. I'm the god of tits and wine. That's just the thought that's going through my head.
And as y'all begin to go into this private back room area, that's where we're going to end the session for the night.
Alrighty. So Parth, what is that 15?
Alright, that's pretty sauce.
I want to know that 15 got me on that check earlier.
I mean, that's pretty nice.
I'll give you a
That's
single
That's a
reroll
cool ending.
of your, like, whenever you activate it, you can do a reroll of your wild magic search.
What do you mean, like the table or like the?
The table.
Okay,
So you can have it. You roll, and it's like, no, I don't want that. You get to roll a secondary option.
Okay. Let's see.
You
Wild
get 1
magic
activation of that per long rest
on the weapon.
on the weapon.
Sweet. Okay, let's roll a d8 and figure out what ability. I'm gonna roll 2 d8s, and then just see which one of the 2 I want.
Well, folks, hope you enjoyed the session for the night.
It was a blast, and I'm curious to see what King Sauron has in store.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.